what has happened in Jarikanda forest. Then Mahaprabhu did not leave. Again he asked Haridas, what will happen? As you said, if everyone in this world chant and go back to Krishna, Goloka, this planet will be empty. And who will be there? So you can see so beautifully, Mahaprabhu is asking Haridas Thakur like a very innocent student, because Mahaprabhu wanted to reveal the secrets of the holy name from the mouth of Lord Haridas Thakur. Because Haridas Thakur is Nama Acharya, who chants Krishna's name 3 lakh times every day with such a deep faith and belief. So Mahaprabhu wanted to bring all these secrets from the mouth of Haridas Thakur. So Mahaprabhu asked the third question. What if all chant and get liberated? This planet will be empty. So what will happen? So Haridas Thakur laughed and told Mahaprabhu, when you came as Lord Ram, you took every Ayodhya Vasi back with you to spiritual world. Whole Ayodhya became empty. But what happened now? Now it is all refilled with living entities. When you came as Krishna, when Krishna Bhagwan came in this planet, all the Vrajvasis were taken back. Now in Vrindavan there are people. So when you take back all the Jivatmas, still those Jivatmas which is in the dormant sleeping state, they will take birth. So refilling will automatically happen. Then Lord Chaitanya became so happy with the answers of Haridas Thakur. Then they quoted. Lord Chaitanya became so happy with a special one particular answer. It so happened, once Haridas Thakur went to a village, I forgot the name, and many wonderful great Vaishnavas assembled there. And one Acharya, one Pandit called Gopala Chakravarti was also there. And the villagers received Haridas Thakur so with a lot of honor and respect, and by chanting Krishna's name, and the villagers became so happy by the presence of Haridas Thakur, and the whole village was like day and night glorifying Haridas Thakur. So when they were glorifying Haridas Thakur, the Pandit said, Haridas Thakur, you are chanting Krishna's name 3 lakh times, and I am sure by chanting 3 lakh holy names a day, all the sin will be eradicated and you will be liberated to spiritual world. And all the assembled Vaishnavas and Brahmanas were telling Jai, Jai, and they were appreciating the statement. By chanting holy name so sincerely, every bit of sin will be eradicated and you will be liberated to spiritual world. To everyone's surprise, Haridas Thakur said no. He said no. And they were like taken aback. What is Haridas Thakur saying? How is he denying this fact? Haridas Thakur said no. By chanting Krishna's name, you will attain Krishna Prema. Purifying the sin and attaining liberation is byproduct of it. The main goal is attaining Krishna Prema. Rest is all will happen by itself. And that is not the goal of chanting holy name. So the whole assembly of Vaishnavas were screaming in joy. Haridas Thakur very clearly said the explicit purpose of the holy name, which is connected to Krishna Prema. Rest will all happen by itself. So Lord Chaitanya recollects this conversation which Haridas Thakur had with those villagers. And what happened? That one great Pandit, Gopala Chakravarti, who was there in that assembly, he was not very happy about it. He said, this Haridas is an emotional person. He is not a very strong spiritualist. He is an emotional person. He is an emotional devotee. Simply out of his emotion, he is talking all these things. And this Gopala Chakravarti, Chaitanya Charitamrita says, very handsome person. Looking very brilliant, fair, handsome Brahman Pandit. The moment he said that, the moment he offended Haridas Thakur, Immediately lot of deformation happened on the body of Gopala Chakravarti. He lost his beauty. Then he begged forgiveness. So it's clearly proved what Haridas Thakur said was 100% perfect. The ultimate purpose of the holy name is to give Krishna prema. Getting purified, attaining moksha, all these things are byproduct. Because Lord Chaitanya could pull out all the essence, the holy name, essence of the holy name from the mouth of lips of Haridas Thakur. Mahaprabhu is so happy with Haridas Thakur. Mahaprabhu will never miss an opportunity if he gets to glorify Haridas Thakur. He will speak about the glories of Haridas Thakur as though he has got 5 mouths. He will be talking and talking and talking about the glories of Haridas Thakur. He will never miss a chance. Such a wonderful quality. If at all we get a chance to glorify a Vaishnava, we should immediately do that. By glorifying Vaishnavas, our existence will be purified. Mahaprabhu personally glorifies Haridas Thakur. And here, Haridas Thakur has proved he is the greatest, ultimate knowledge person, intelligent person, because he could bring the final truth. His knowledge is proved in this incidents, in this text. Then, 2 times he proved, like from Bhagavad Gita we will understand, Kama and Krodha, lust and anger. Lust, anger, and Prabhupada Bhagavad Gita says ego. Lust, ego, and anger. Lust, anger, and envy. These 3 are the seeds of Kali in a human heart. Bhagavad Gita says. These are Kali Purusha's Vasasthana, staying place. Anger, lust, and envy. So in Haridas Thakur's life, 2 times Haridas Thakur proved that simply by chanting Krishna's name, a man can come over all these things. So, many of the devotees don't know that 2 times Haridas Thakur was tested by once it was by a prostitute, and second time it was by Maya Devi herself. Many times we know about only one pastime, but it has happened twice. So there was another man, Ramachandra Khan, who was also working as a bureaucrat in the royal family and kingdom. And he was very envious about Haridas Thakur. He did not like the villagers paying so much of respect for Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur's popularity is growing again. It's like growing higher and higher, and everyone in the village is glorifying Haridas. He became talk of the town. Everyone appreciates him. Even Brahmin respect him. So somehow his growing popularity, started pricking this Ramachandra Khan. So he approached a prostitute. Then he said to the prostitute, and she's a very beautiful girl. So Ramachandra Khan told prostitute, you go to Haridas Thakur and somehow you attract him and captivate him. And when you do that, I will immediately send my men, and I will arrest Haridas Thakur, saying that he is cheating these people, like that. But this lady, she heard from Ramachandra Khan the glories of Haridas Thakur, and she said, from what you speak is, I think he is a very handsome man. I don't want to miss the chance. I will have a union with Haridas Thakur for one time, first time. And second time, you can send me your people and arrest Haridas Thakur. She had a deal. She wanted to use the chance to enjoy, to make pleasure. So she went there. And Haridas Thakur was in a deep trance. chanting the holy name so attentively, and the whole place was reverberating with the pronouncing of the holy names. And this lady, she is captivatedly dressed, so beautifully she has dressed herself, and she went and sat down at the doorsteps of Haridas Thakur's house. And she was not she was trying to show her feminist charms and trying to attract Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur asked very respectfully, "My dear lady, what can I do for you? Why are you here?" And she said, "You are such a handsome person. Why are you wasting your youth? Come and have union with me. I will give you the greatest pleasure," and everything. And Haridas Thakur did not deny. He didn't get angry, because a person who is all the time chanting Krishna's name, a perfect spiritualist, a perfect practitioner of spirituality, he is above good and bad. He is above profit and loss. He is above love and hate. He is completely situated in the spiritual realm. Vasudeva Sattvam. He doesn't bother, and he is not angry with this lady. He is feeling, compassion for this lady. So he said, "Yes, I am sure I will satisfy you. But then, I have to finish this fixed number of rounds I am doing every day. I am chanting. I have fixed count. I have given a word to my Guru. Definitely I will finish this and satisfy you." And she waited till late night, and Haridas Thakur was like going on chanting, and the presence of that beautiful lady, so lustful lady, did not affect Haridas Thakur at all. He went on chanting. Then he said, "I'm very sorry, today it became late. You please come tomorrow." And she went and told Ramachandrakant, "This is what happened. Somehow our plan did not work today, but tomorrow I am going to defeat him. And day after tomorrow you can arrest him." She gave a word. And next day also she came. Again the same thing happened. And this prostitute is trying to exhibit her charms and trying to captivate Haridas Thakur. And same thing happened the second day also. So